We are under the light. MLB Network. It's game one of the National League Division Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Kansas City Royals. It's game one of the NL Division Series. Next. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Aledmys Diaz.
First pitch of the night is taken for ball one, and we are underway from Kansas City. Bouncer down the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base. Dexter Fowler is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Line towards center field. Kane is right there, 1 down. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here's Matt Carpenter. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those. A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. So they're going back out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Here's Randall Grichuk.
Left fielder.
First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup to relax and swing the bat.
Here it comes, 2-0. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of the spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4. First delivery to him on the way. Stephen Piscotty is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Matt Adams is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Raul Mondesi.
And a step off. Soft liner towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Second.
So striding forward now, Lorenzo Cain. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Waka a check at first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is in the air to left field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Eric
baseman.
Hosmer. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. He looked for a ball and just let it fly, and he pulled the string on him, just spun him into the ground.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Batting fourth.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now.
Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. In the dirt here. And the runners will stay put here on ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Line drive to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Batting
Here's the
fifth.
catcher, Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Waka comes set. 0-1 on its way. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll lead it off against Tyson Ross.
The catcher, number 4.
And the 34-year-old
Yadier
veteran
Molina.
looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. The 0-2 to Molina. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first down. Into the box now, Jed Jerko, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 0-1, here it comes. And a half swing. Matt Bush is forced onto the mound now following the injury, and he'll get as many warm-up tosses as he needs as a result. Curveball grounded towards second. Mondesi scoops it up onto first, and there are two down. Ready now, Colton Wong. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a ball, 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Hey, this at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
To 2-2 now. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Digging in to try it again, Aledmus Diaz. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Hit in the air to center field. Kane is there and he'll make the catch to retire this. Settling in now, Brandon Moss. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Brandon Moss.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Grichuk sprinting after it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. In is Jorge Soler.
Right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Ball 1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Waka delivering a 1-1. Soft liner towards short. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit. Stepping into the box, Alex Gordon. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The 0-1 delivery. And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Grichuk has it in his tracks. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. Wong is there. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Dexter Fowler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder number 25.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And Fowler swings and misses as he's retired for round number 1. Riding in once again, Matt Carpenter. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm. You might not be too familiar.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rendell Gritchick. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Chopped weakly to the left. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that misses inside 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball. You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Here's Matt Adams now. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he's thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
Hard on the ground toward short, and that's through for a base hit. 1 run scores, and he is in there. Ready for another chance? Yadier Molina hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. The 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge. A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Soler is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Third baseman
standing in, Jed Jerko. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Chris Young is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. And this is fouled at the plate. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Mondesi brings it in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Oh, that was a nice pitch. A changeup first pitch. Hitter was aggressive. Swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
Now here's the pitch. Fouled back. Here comes Waka on a 1-2. Flipped out the other way toward short. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. The throw into second, and he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double. Now batting, Lorenzo Cain. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a little blooper to center. Fowler comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's tried to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And that's in there. Base hit. Mondesi rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run is in to score from second. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double. At the plate, Mike Moustakas hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. A little bouncer. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in, Salvador Perez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Moss. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Waka comes set. First pitch on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Scotty looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Digging in now, Jorge Soler. He reached on a single in his first try.
Jorge Soler.
Into the windup and the pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch. And this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Grichuk over to his right, and that retires the side. Colton Wong will stand in. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Second baseman, Colton Wong.
The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And a slow curveball in there for strike 2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to hit right there. It looks like it's going to hit you in the hip, and then it breaks to the inside half of the plate, and you get the call on you. That's a tough pitch to hit right there.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Mondesi picks it up. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kane is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Dexter Fowler. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch. Now to the plate, Alex Gordon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Left fielder, Alex.
He's ready.
Gordon.
Here's the first offering. Oh, what a pitch to start the at bat there. It's 0-1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Grichuk has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in, Alcides Escobar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Raul Mondesi. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Waka's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1, 2, 3. Grichuk is there, and it's a very quick inning as this. Ready for another shot now. Matt Carpenter. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Matt Carpenter.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Called a strike there. 2-1.
Oh, that was a good looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2. Rendell Grichuk will be next. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Rendell Grichuk.
Up next for the Cardinals, left fielder Rendell Grichuk.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Here it comes on 1-1. On the ground to the left side. Throw on to first, and Seawise looking for a quick inning here. There are 2 away. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 4 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
High hop, and he barehands it. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Matt Adams would be next. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final. Ready once again, Lorenzo Cain. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Lorenzo Cain.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch. Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Hit hard up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And there he goes towards second. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 5th inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Waka delivering a 1-1. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Once again, the 3-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. At the plate, Mike Moustakas. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Up next for the Royals.
Striding into the box, Brandon Moss. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Matt Adams now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Designated hitter, Matt Adams.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Escobar has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 4.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And here's a ball hit in the air, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Here's Jed Jerko now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kane is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Second base.
Ready for another shot now. Colton Wong. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. set. Here it comes. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Escobar ranging into the outfield. He makes the play. In is Jorge Soler. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Right fielder, Jorge Soler.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Molina has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Here's another 2-2. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
The shortstop, number 2.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. In there, a base hit. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Grichuk makes the catch, and that'll retire. Striding in once again, Aledmus Diaz. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And the pitch. 2-0.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1. He's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark. Maybe tie this game up.
There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is line to left. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th. Here's Dexter Fowler now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Nobody out, runner on first. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Escobar. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play. Ready for another chance? Matt Carpenter comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Number 64.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Don't want to forget about him. First pitch of the at-bat. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
That ball's right down the middle, and this guy's hitting in the middle of your order, and he wasn't able to hit it. That's how nasty his slider is. Here it is. You still can't hit it.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Grounded foul. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back safely. 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and he is out at second. Caught. In now is Lorenzo Cain. They'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Lorenzo Cain.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Diaz scoops it up, and a rather easy first out. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Weak grounder back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
That's a nice job of hitting right there. That breaking ball's down and away.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Joaquin Soria has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 4.
Line toward right center, and that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Here's Matt Adams now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. The big curveball just misses apparently, ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Runner goes for second. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Salvador Perez. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Catcher, Salvador Perez.
Matt Bowman is on to pitch out of the bullpen.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 67, Matt Bowman.
Now a foul tip at the plate, and you could hear that one ring off the catcher's mask from up here. It's 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there, base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Moss. He flew out in his last at-bat. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as the right-handers up and warming.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 29, Zach Duke.
Terrence Gore will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Terrence Gore.
Hunter Dozier will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And that misses for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. High in the air out to center field. Fowler has a read on it. 1 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Soler. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Hit to short. Diaz brings it in to second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's running toward second. Hit back toward the mound. And that's a base hit for Gordon. And the throw coming quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Number 2.
So coming to the plate, Alcides Escobar. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Kelvin Herrera takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 40.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. Nothing in 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Number 0.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Here it comes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jed Jerko stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Pitch on the way. Grounded weakly toward third. On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now. Digging in once again, Colton Wong. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The win would belong to the big right-hander Chris Young if the lead holds up for him here. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For St. Louis, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Kansas City Royals. Game 2 of the NL Division Series is next. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting second here tonight.
Here's Dexter Fowler now.
Number 25. Dexter Fowler.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. And there's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Another 2-2 offering. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
Digging in,
baseman.
Matt Carpenter. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Now a swing and a ball shot foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Soler is there. And that's the 3rd out. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Raul Mondesi.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. In now is Lorenzo Cain.
Center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Swinging a soft liner that gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Eric Hosmer. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Tapped out in front of home. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Man at second here with 2 away, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman Mike Moustakas. A throw behind the runner at second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Sent back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. The tag. Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Left fielder, Randall.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Moustakas ranges to his right. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit.
Piscotty.
Grounded weakly toward third. Throw takes care of him at first, and Kennedy's looking sharp here. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Matt Adams. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And the 2-out hit keeps the inning alive for Yadier Molina. Stepping up to the plate, Yadier Molina. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
Well, now we're seeing the combination of the 2-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. The next 0-2. Line towards center field. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? Here's Jed Jerko now. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, reined in. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Catcher, Salvador Perez.
Swinging on the first pitch here as that came back and caught the catcher flush on the mask that time. Ouch. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now that ball is hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Into the box now, Brendan Moss, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball just a bit high. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Jorge Soler will be next. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Back-to-back changeups, and fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Right fielder, Jorge
Soler is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Ball 1.
Inside, ball 1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes. Now at the plate, Johnny Peralta. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Johnny Peralta.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Shortstop.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball to the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Over to Hosmer, and it's a double play. Digging in for his second at bat, Dexter Fowler. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 1-2 pitch coming to Fowler. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Left fielder.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. Just have to be ready to swing.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop.
Alcides
First delivery to him on the way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Carpenter has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Royals.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Raul Mondesi. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And Lorenzo Cain on deck loves to see that. It means he'll hit here as well. Striding in once again, Lorenzo Cain. He singled his last time up. And try as he might, but he can't. Ready for another chance, Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Here it comes. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Randall Grichuk comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a high pop-up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's inside for a ball. Ball 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hit back up the middle. Escobar has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Lorenzo Cain. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Center fielder.
Bouncer
6.
down the line. That winds up foul. Now a swing and a soft liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. One away for the Royals here in the 4th. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And here's a ball hit in the air. Molina is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Moustakas will take the turn and hit for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
He's putting on a clinic. We may as well say, here comes the batter. Strike 1, because everybody's 0-1. The first pitch.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that. Here's Matt Adams now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The designated hitter.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Cain. 1 down. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Here's Jed Jerko now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. 1-0 pitch on the way. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Cut fastball misses 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Lined hard to center field. Kane is there. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Johnny Peralta now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play. Now in the box, Brandon Moss. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Brandon Moss.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here comes the pitch to Moss. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball just a bit high. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. In is Jorge Soler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The 0-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Nobody out, runner on first. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. First delivery to him on the way. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. 1 there. On to Carpenter. It's a double play. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gordon going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's Dexter Fowler now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Soft liner towards short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Matt Carpenter. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit to first. Hosmer has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Riding in once again, Rendell Grichuk. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just move one right down the middle.
This one skied out toward right. Soler is there, and that's the 3rd out. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, Alcides.
Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Grichuk is there. He's got it 1 away. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing and a liner, but a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Peralta's up with it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Right fielder Stephen.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
On the ground up the middle, and no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. Ready for another shot now, Matt Adams. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Matt Adams.
Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Now the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Batter number 4. Catcher,
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yadier Molina is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And this is pulled hard but foul. They brought their gloves for that one out there. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out. Ready once again, Jed Jerko. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Hit down the third base line. This is foul for the first strike. And he misses with it. 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. And this is going to be a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. Perez has a play, and that ends the inning. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
First baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Ground ball right into the shift. Carpenter with the slide. How about that? Ready for another chance? Salvador Perez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they've put in play against him.
Digging in once again, Brandon Moss comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Jorge Soler looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And the 2-out threat will not. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Johnny Peralta. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have for the starting pitcher.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Mondesi retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Dexter Fowler now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Just got a piece to the right side. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Ready now, Matt Carpenter. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
Tell you what, 100 pitches, and he gets through the 8th inning. He's running out of bullets, but he's done his job. Now it's time to turn over the bullpen. I don't think we'll see him in the 9th, but if he gets through the 8th, that's a nice job.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And he misses again, ball 3. Here it is on 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Left fielder.
In now, Rendell Gritcher. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And it looks like Joakim Soria is going to start to loosen up in the Kansas City bullpen. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
3-0 now.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here. I'm telling you what, 3-0. I trust him so much. I'm giving him the green light.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. At the plate, Alex Gordon. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Left fielder, Alex Gordon.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And Peralta's throw is in time for route number 1. Digging in, Alcides Escobar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And he is out on the tag.
For the Royals.
And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. In now is Lorenzo Cain. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. And that slider's almost in the dirt. That's inside. 2-0. Go-ahead runs in scoring. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Stephen Piscotty. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Matt Adams now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Matt Strom takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9. In there for strike 1. Bayer will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Kane is after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Digging in, Yadier Molina. He was a ground out victim last time up. In there at the letters 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Here comes another 0-2. On the ground to the left side. Moustakas is there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Eric Hosmer.
And the changeup is way low that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Peralta's there. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And that misses 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Dribbled to the right side, but that one rolls foul.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in.
And we'll have to leave it there. So striding forward now, Jed Jerko. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Joaquin Soria takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt. We don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that. Especially these days, that can be a really
Colton Wong will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. And the changeup is way low that time. 1 out, nobody on. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter, and everybody's kind of going, all right, if we just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Colton Wong goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Aledmus Diaz is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him, 1-1. Slider swung on and grounded toward short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Brandon Moss. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Designated hitter, Brandon Moss.
Kevin Segrist comes on to start the.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 46, Kevin.
Hunter Dozier is going to come in and pinch hit gear as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. Ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive, and that was not the pitch.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Now a swing and a ground ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Grichuk has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dexter Fowler. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
2-1 now. This is in the air out to right. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out. Riding in once again, Matt Carpenter. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Digging in once again, Randall Grichuk. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 2 out, nobody on. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Ready with the 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Alcides Escobar.
Into the windup and the pitch. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2. In now is Lorenzo Cain. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Out of play. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Grichuk is there to make the catch, and that. Ready for another chance? Stephen Piscotty. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Soler. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Coming to the plate now, Bayer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Kelvin Herrera enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle. For a strike. The 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now the 2-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how he got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Cain. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Jed Jerko now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. The 1-0. The high fastball is in there. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. That's popped up now towards short right field. Mondesi is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Eric Hosmer. He was a ground out victim last time up. And here's a ball hit in the air. Diaz into shallow left. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Mike Moustakas. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Lays off 1-0. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
The catcher, number 13.
Stepping into the box, Salvador Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
And that's taken for a called strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is fouled back and out of play. Tapper right back to the mound. On to first, and we're headed to 13. Colton Wong will stand in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A set and the 2-1 pitch. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Aledmus Diaz is on deck. And, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Soler ranging back at the track. He gets to it, and he botched it. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. At the plate, Aledmus Diaz, and looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
That misses. 2-0. Now the 2-0. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Dexter Fowler is on deck. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well. Ready once again, Dexter Fowler. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. The 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game. Into the box, Matt Carpenter struggling so far in this one.
Matt Carpenter.
Mike Minor comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Mike Minor.
He's set and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. Line to the right side. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Digging in, Rendell Gritcher attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Matt Bush takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Hot shot on the ground is short. The second for one on the first, and how about that for an entrance? One pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Trevor Rosenthal comes in out of the bullpen as he'll finally try to wrap this one up in the bottom of the 13th. Now in the box, Hunter Dozier comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
The right fielder, number
now
12.
At the plate, Jorge Soler. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Swing and a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Number 4, Alex Jordan.
Swing and a shot back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals have gotten the all-important road victory here in Game 2. They even up the series before heading home as this one is over. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.